So the BCCI, after losing a series against Australia and then one against New Zealand at home, have pretty much completely lost the plot at this point. They have come out with 10 rules that all the Indian players must follow, and it's things like they have to travel together. They can only have a certain amount of suitcase allowance. Their families can only come for a maximum of 2 weeks on long tours. They can't be there for the whole time. They have to. They have to play domestic cricket. They've come out with sanctions that need to be involved. There is so many rules that they've just come out with. Like, they can't do personal shoots for their own brand. It must be, and they have to be available for any shoots that the BCCI want them to do to promote and make money. It's like boarding school stuff. It really is. And you think the way that cricket is going, and like so much towards like player power, and that's how Cummins has had success of moving away from how kind of regimented. I mean, that's why they got rid of Langer in the first place, because they wanted a more relaxed changing room. You look at what England have done, and they've said, "Oh yeah, we'll just play a bit of golf, and if you want to turn up for training, then that's fine. And as long as you're there 20 minutes before the game starts, yeah, you're fine. Don't worry about it. We won't really do anything else." But no, the BCCI have decided to go full kind of army regiment on them. Now, some of these rules are kind of understandable, and especially a team that isn't in great form, but I do think that we're moving away from this, and I don't actually think they're going to have a very good result from it. I think you need to be player power. The problem that India have is that it is such star power, and they need to start to learn to play for the team rather than the player, because the players' brands are just so big. Like, not if you play for India, you can't walk around the streets of Mumbai; you'll be mobbed. Whereas you could, if you're Zach Crawley, Ben Duckett, or someone like that, you could walk around the streets of London, and a fair few people would still come up and say, "Oh bloody hell, you're so and so." But it's not. They're not going to be mobbed all the time. They can still live their lives. You can't in India, so I guess they want to take away a bit of that star culture. But for me, I mean, coming out and saying there's going to be sanctions if you don't do this, and this, and you have to travel the team, you have to do this and that, I can't see it working.